Good morning, Pastor Brian here. Thanks for joining me today as we read a psalm a day. Today is Psalm 91 that we'll be reading together, and I will be reading it out of the Common English Bible as I do each time we gather together. And as we read this psalm, we will see that there are three different sections of the psalm as we read through it. So take note of those sections and see if you can notice where the breaks are and maybe figure out what exactly the psalm is doing. So let's jump into Psalm 91. Living in the Most High's shelter, camping in the Almighty's shade, I say to the Lord, you are my refuge, my stronghold. You are my God, the one I trust. God will save you from the hunter's trap and from deadly sickness. God will protect you with his pinions. You'll find refuge under his wings. His faithfulness is a protective shield. Don't be afraid of terrors at night, arrows that fly in daylight, or sickness that prowls in the dark, destruction that ravages at noontime. Even if 1,000 people fall dead next to you, 10,000 right beside you, it won't happen to you. Just look with your eyes, and you will see the wicked punishment, because you've made the Lord my refuge, the Most High your place of residence. No evil will happen to you, no disease will come close to your tent, because he will order his messengers to help you, to protect you wherever you go. They will carry you with their own hands, so you don't bruise your foot on a stone. You'll march on top of lions and vipers. You'll trample young lions and serpents underfoot. God says, because you are devoted to me, I'll rescue you. I'll protect you, because you know my name. Whenever you cry out to me, I'll answer. I'll be with you in troubling times. I'll save you and glorify you. I'll fill you full with old age. I'll show you my salvation. It's the end of Psalm 91. So, did you hear the different voices, I guess you could say, the different sections, the voices that were speaking in today's psalm? As we look at the psalm, we see verses 1 and 2. There is a single voice saying, God is the refuge and God is the one in which we trust. Then verses 3 through 13 are kind of a group of people, or at least one other person, then saying to this individual all of these things that God does. And then in the last section, we have the psalmist speaking on God's behalf. God says, and then it goes through those things. And, it's a great psalm. I love all of it, but how can you not love this last section of the psalmist using God's words for us? It's absolutely beautiful. Because you are devoted to me, I'll rescue you, I'll protect you, because you know my name. Whenever you cry out to me, and this is what really strikes me, and what really spoke to me today. Whenever you cry out to me, I'll answer. I'll be with you in troubling times. I'll save you and glorify you. I'll fill you full with old age. I'll show you my salvation. I love it. Absolutely love it. That God is there and that God will answer. God will be there. God will save. God will fill, and God brings salvation. What more could you ask for in a creator that loves us so much, loves you so much? I don't know what more to say about this other than it is beautiful. It is something that we should all think about all the time. That when God hears our cries, God answers. Sometimes it's not always the way that maybe we specifically asked for, but that God answers and that God is there. I think that is really important for us to keep in the forefront of our minds. That no matter what happens, no matter what we're going through in troubling times and good times and regular times, that God is there. And that God offers salvation for us. I absolutely love the end of this psalm, and I think it's really important for us to hear every day. So, what stuck out to you? What do you think about these three voices? What do you think about God talking at this time? Write it down. Share it with a friend. Share it with us. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And God bless.